for the classification games between Uganda.
Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome here to Kigali, Rwanda. This is the FIBA Women's AfroBasket, the 7th and 8th place classification game between Uganda and Guinea. Here's the schedule, Uganda taking on Guinea, and then we will have Mozambique going up against Cameroon for the battle for 5th and 6th place.
Number 4, Aisha Mara. Number 5,
well, Guinea trying to rebound from yesterday's blowout defeat to Cameroon. It was not pretty. They really struggled, falling 74-37. Memories of their 71-69 victory over Angola kind of fading. And I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Ife Ibekwe. The same thing for Uganda. You know, they've got to bounce back as well. Uganda have had some great moments. They beat DR Congo in the qualification for the quarterfinal, but then fell to Rwanda by 5 points, and then they lost to Mozambique. They were blown out.
Yeah, I mean, for Guinea, who just came out right now, they're playing for 7th and 8th place in AfroBasket, and I just hope that they have that energy and that enthusiasm just to play basketball. I feel like their last couple of games have been stressing them out because they want to do well, and it's too much pressure I feel like they put on themselves on the court, and then they don't do well. So for them to come out here and just have fun. They made it this far. They're playing for 7th and 8th place, and they're honoring their team, Guinea, and just have fun out there.
Yeah, a team like Guinea didn't even know if it was going to make it to the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. They came out, they had a great result against Angola, which allowed them to get to the quarterfinals. I mean, far surpassing anything that they would have dreamed of.
Yeah.
And maybe Uganda could have achieved even more had Jane Asinde not gotten injured. Maybe they would have beaten Rwanda and made it to the semifinals and put up a bigger fight against Nigeria. But you know, even though they've had a couple, they're coming off a tough loss yesterday.
Yeah.
You listen. The main thing is you want to finish this tournament with a win if you can, and it's always better to finish with a win than win a loss.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll have a pause for the commentary and the playing of the national anthems.
Zublat Alimavita and Nicholas Natuheza. And now, please stand up for the national anthems, starting with the national anthem of Guinea. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Uganda. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,
So the national anthems have been played, and we will now look at the referees. Annie Machunu from Zimbabwe, Arbia Belgith from Tunisia, and Christelle Libawo from Cameroon.
So with Guinea, you had Jallo with 9 points yesterday, and she's been struggling a little bit, but we hope to see that she brings her fight and fire today. They had 24 turnovers in yesterday's game, and just shooting 16% from the field, and that's just not enough to win a game. And they just really have to lock down on that offensive threat. Mara went out with 2 techs, so she had to walk to the locker room and watch the rest of the game from the locker room and not participate, only playing about 25 minutes. And she's a key factor for Guinea in today's game. And as we look at Uganda, just having that consistency throughout the game, that fluidity throughout the game, and taking care of the ball. Their loss against Mozambique yesterday, they had 30 turnovers, and that's just not good. But the good thing about Uganda right now, they have Asende back in the lineup. She rolled her ankle 2 games ago, did not play yesterday, and she's starting today. And so that's a good thing that you want to see from players, especially when they go down and miss a game. So we hope that these teams bring that fight and that fierce, competing for 7th and 8th place today in Kigali, Rwanda for AfroBasket 2023.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to send but I guess if she says I'm good to go, you have to trust in her. And
exactly.
And let's hope that she makes it through the game, no problems. But, you know, I do think it really kind of illustrates how important it is for Uganda to finish as high as possible at this FIBA Women's AfroBasket, get another win. And I think the onus is really on this Guinea team just to find some good play. I mean, they just have not been good the last couple of games. They've really struggled. Yeah,
they have struggled, but we hope to see that they just enjoy their last game in AfroBasket play. As you said, like, people did not think they would get this far, but they did. So they have to have that confidence in themselves and believe that they can get this win and be 7th place. I mean, 7th and 8th in AfroBasket play, not bad when you're coming from, what, 12 teams? So that's good.
Yeah, you want to go back and have people saying, you finished, if you finished last, and you're like, that's not too impressive, is it?
I mean, but it is when you finish 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, hopefully they have the opportunity right now to show that they can get that 7th place spot, and Uganda is definitely going to battle back.
But we're underway, folks. Welcome to Kigali, Rwanda for the battle for 7th place between Uganda and Mozambique. Uganda and Guinea. Guinea missing with their first attempt, and here comes Uganda wearing the white. There's Mozambique that really laid the wood to Uganda yesterday. Giannato. This is with her first attempt. Chalo, who was quite really anonymous yesterday. And it could be that maybe playing a lot of games over a period of several days, catching up with some of the players. There's Asinde putting up her first shot of the day. She seems to be moving around okay.
Yeah, I mean, you would think if a player says, hey, coach, I want to play, that, she will weather the storm if she feels a little bit of, pain. And as you could see her trying to get the ball, she looks good.
Well, Kamara very unhappy on the bench, and I think he really wants to see his team committed to playing the right way today. Alto puts it up and makes the shot. It's good. She'll be playing in Spain next year, having been in Luxembourg, 2nd division. She's kind of a revelation.
And yeah, she also played in Germany as well.
Here's Mata driving in.
And we know she's going to do that.
She was unfortunately sent for an early shower yesterday because she picked up an early unsportsmanlike foul and then picked up a technical foul when things were going really bad for Guinea and had to leave. Here's Mara taking the free throw. Arthur has it knocked out of her hands. Mbai. Fatuba back to Mbai. And the ball goes over the heads of Asinde. So here it is again, Chalo wide open and makes that one. Her team goes up 4-2.
That's what you like to see from her at the beginning of the start of the first quarter, just her getting on fire, because the last couple of games she's not been that scoring threat.
Another interception, Alto right into the hands of Chalo. Turnovers just continue to be a problem for Uganda. Asinde, little step back three. In by the open floor. Kaba, baseline, jumper, good. And Guinea with a positive start, probably more important for their confidence than anything. And we saw it happen before in this tournament. When they have a good start, they've got a chance. Quick pass down low to Giannato. Good spot from Bibiye. Up. And the Spanish coach was just whistled for a technical.
Yeah, you hear him saying, I was talking to my players.
I don't know, I think she heard something which sounded like.
He's saying, I was talking to my players. Why can't I talk to my players?
I think it was, when he said something, I thought I heard like a bad word, but I could be wrong. But maybe not, maybe it came out the wrong way, but.
He's really fine. I'm talking to my players. I'm telling them what to do, and he's just saying I can't. He's asking.
Boy, I mean, I want this game to be as interesting and as important as anybody else, but the reality is, I don't know that you should be so intense.
Well, you don't know
at this stage. Yeah, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes in.
Yeah, we don't know what he said, but
calm down just a little bit. Calm down. She's made the call. She's not going to change it.
Yeah.
Just move on. So yeah, Masani Kaba made the technical free throw for a 7-4 lead. And by, I guess, here is the three. It's no good. I mean, I guess the good news is it really means that these players and teams are really into it. So that's good.
Yeah.
It's a 7th place game. They want to leave on a winning note. Abille goes out of bounds. Challo down to Kaba. Wow. That was impressive. Bank shot after the contact. And the foul out on the perimeter, so 3 free throws. I think what happened is we're going to see the 3 free throws now from Matos. I think she heard him shouting, and she heard what she thought was a bad word. And I'm not sure, but I think that's what and I think she just felt like she needed to rein in the emotion a little bit. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to have the post-mortem. But he's still hot, and he needs to let it go.
But that's the thing. Maybe he didn't say it, and that's why he's upset. Maybe he was just yelling at his players.
He's definitely saying he was definitely yelling at his players. He wasn't. I mean, there's no doubt he was talking to his player. He was.
So maybe he didn't say anything like in a bad word, and that's why he's still upset. So we don't.
Well, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that she's had any of his games yet in this tournament. You never know. Uganda driving. Look at him crash the board. Akecho passes it over to Asende. Nice pass down low to Lamunu.
And maybe this game for Asende, we won't see that energy as we saw in the whole tournament, but she's very smart, and maybe she'll bring something else, because it seems like moving laterally is a little bit a step slow for her, but we love to see her healthy and on the floor.
I think the captain, Akecho, see Kaba, she's really played much better the last few games. She's got the ball now. I think she still struggles with the dribble, which is not good news if you're a point guard, but nice jumper. I mean, the fastest way for Uganda to forget about that technical is just to play and to have some success. And I think that's what they need to do. They just need to put it behind them. Here goes Kaba throwing it out of bounds.
It looks like they have, because the score is tied 9-9.
Sinde drives in and scores.
They're in Uganda's in a 2-2-1 press zone, trying to slow the rhythm of Guinea down.
Nice pass to the Kaba and fouled by Sinde. Now, was that Sinde a little slow getting over, or was it Otto a little slow dropping down to help out?
I think it was Sinde. Kaba cut right in front of Asende's face, and there was just a defensive lapse on her end.
Okay. Abby comes in for Sinde, with Uganda leading it 11-9. So the free throw makes it a one-point game. Kello in the game as well, the accountant, number 12. Abby for three, missing. And now Mara for Guinea. Mbai leaked ahead. Some of these players really have to work on finishing. I guess they just think the shot might be blocked.
They're afraid of the contact. You just never know. Yeah, but a lot of layups. We've seen three things I would call out about this type of basketball here. One, players can get to the line, but they need to focus on making their free throw. 2, turnovers. A lot of turnovers in these games. And 3, just a lot of missed layups. And if your teams and players you're watching it, you know, you're sitting with your coach and you're watching a previous game and you see yourself missing layups, missing free throws, turning the ball over, you need to make it a mental adjustment. Like, I need to work on this on the off season. I need to get better in this area.
Yeah. So in terms of not missing layups, you just have to concentrate harder.
I think it's a focus thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you exert your energy getting there.
Yeah.
And you just have to, you know, I always tell myself, reward yourself and reward the team. You're helping the team, making your shots.
Abby looks up the floor, gets it to Makolo, and that is another bucket for Melissa Akumlu, whose mother, I think, is sitting courtside cheering her on. So Uganda up to a 14-10 lead. Timeout on the court for Guinea.
Ainsi de suite, sur les pick and roll, quand ils prennent ici, là, ainsi de suite. Mais quand ça rentre, celle qui vient en aide, là, il ne faut pas que ça vienne en aide pour ouvrir le panier. Là, quand elle vient, boum, si vous voulez en aide, mais il faut fermer. Après les intérieurs, c'est tout simple, hein. C'est tout simple. Si vous faites ici, dans la zone à non-charge, c'est sûr que ce sera la faute. Donc faites l'effort. Le trait, il est là. Voilà, c'est au-dessus du trait. Au-dessus du trait. Donc faites 2 pas de plus, boum. Comme ça, ici, il y a le passage en force. Sur l'aide, ok? Il ne faut pas que le passe. Allez, les filles.
Kaba so far today with 6 points. So much is asked of her, and I think on a deeper team, her numbers would be, she'd be a lot more efficient. She continues to have great numbers in terms of points and rebounds, but she'd be even better if I think her, the team was a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Oh, Mara collides with Akello.
That was a wall.
Watch this. Bounce pass, Diallo, Mata, and turning it over. So, for example, there, if you look at how Mara rushes up, watch this, watch her rush up the shot. She's in a great spot. She doesn't have to rush. She's not got like a big shot blocker in front of her.
Yeah. Maybe that's just a lack of maturity in this young Guinea team.
Maybe I would suggest inexperience at this level.
You think that's inexperience? I mean, she got the rebound.
No, because she's like, what, 26? She's not young.
She's 26?
Mara is, in fact, she's, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
she might be 27.
I mean, if she's older, then it's just being inexperienced.
27.
She's inexperienced, and to know, like, you are right there, take your time, pump fake, go up strong. You're either going to make it or you're going to get blocked. And if you get blocked,
you either get blocked, you either make it or you get fouled.
Exactly.
And if you miss it, you might get the ball back. So the points have dried up a little bit here for Guinea, looking for the first basket in a while. Mara goes out, and the pass goes off the rim. Kaba saves it to Nana John Suma. Akecho almost gets a steal. She's quite crafty, Akecho.
Yeah.
Sneaks in there, gets her share of steals. Here's Janinato from the elbow. And Nana John Suma. And Diallo. That was just a miss. It wasn't necessarily a bad shot selection. And Uganda again staying with it. And those are the opportunities where they just can't burn them. So that's it at the end of the first quarter. Uganda lead it 14-10 over Guinea. 7 points for Otto, leading the way for Uganda, 14-10 against Guinea.
Shooting 14% for Guinea is just not going to help them in any way, as Uganda is just doing amazing. They're 50% from the 2 points and 50% from free throw line. In yesterday's game, as I recalled, Guinea had 16% out of the whole game, and you just don't want to see that carry over to this game today. So hopefully they're able to make their baskets. They're getting their shots, like we just saw Mara getting that offensive rebound, but the rush to put it back up and just missing it isn't going to help Guinea at all. You need to be poised and patient and handle the Uganda pressure in this game.
I like the activity of Akulu down low for Uganda. They're always crashing the boards. They're always challenging. I think maybe they don't get enough credit for why this Uganda team has been, you know, had kind of some big moments here at this FIBA Women's AfroBasket. Asende is the real glamorous player.
Yeah, but Lamunu
does a lot of great stuff.
Had 12 points yesterday with 7 rebounds and definitely had to step up because Asende did not play. So yeah, look for them to get going here. They had moments in this tournament, so it will continue.
Well,
scan in the barcode to get courtside 1891 in your smartphone. You'll get video streams, schedules, and results just at your fingertips.
Second quarter underway. Uganda leading by 4 points here in the battle for 7th place at FIBA Women's AfroBasket 2023. Kello driving. And I think, you know, you look at both of these teams, I think both of them surpassed expectations coming into this.
Yeah.
And I think if there's any regrets, probably it's for Uganda, because I think they had a really good chance to win, to get to the semifinals. But you do have the excuse of having lost one of, if not your best players, Asende, to injury in that game. But that's basketball, and you got to have other people that step up and get the job done, and they weren't able to. But even so, it doesn't take any of the shine off of their performance at this FIBA Women's AfroBasket. I do think they need a win today to kind of confirm, you know, that it's been a really good AfroBasket for them. Nice pass to Nanajan Suma, and she's fouled.
Yeah, that was a great cut in the middle of Uganda's defense. And you just wish that she would have just laid it up. And go to the free throw line and make your free throw. That's 3 points you put on the board to help your team.
So that free throw is good, 16-11. Asende is going to come back. Kello couldn't catch it, goes out of bounds. That pass a little bit harder than the one to the corner. That's what the coach is saying. It frustrates them. You have to skip pass, though. I mean, it's not a bad pass as long as you make it. She just had it a little too high. Mbai for three. And a foul spotted by the referee. A push on Otto. Well, she's got her boxing her out with her hands and wrapping them around. Not allowed to kind of hook your opponents. Look at Asende, very active. Here's Kaba, turns, puts it up and in.
Easy money for her when she gets that ball in the paint.
Asende, this is the slashing ability that makes her special. And that's what they missed against Rwanda. They didn't have that one player that could slash into the lane.
But you see it right here, taking it hard, going middle, and going up strong.
Asende makes the first. And the second. So it looks like the coach has made peace with the referee that called the technical on him because he laughed. He was talking to her about it, and I think they're on the same page now that it was he wasn't speaking to her. We'll get the real story after the game, won't we?
Yes,
we'll talk to the referee. But yeah, he was probably a little unlucky. There's a Ketcho, and she makes the layup. She took her time and stretched the lead to 20-13. And by missing it.
And you would want to ask yourself, is Uganda in that zone? Because Guinea loves to run that orange play for Kaba.
Auto, right place. Doesn't catch it. He wanted a foul, but I think it was, no, I don't know. Let's see if they can build on their 2013 lead, if they can force some turnovers. I think this Guinea team would definitely be vulnerable. Yep, and here they are. And what is the call here?
Kick on Asende's foot. I think I'm just used to seeing that. I played in Spain for 5 years.
What, the coaches, the way they react?
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of enthusiasm. They use their hands.
They do, you're right.
And
yeah.
I played in Spain for 5 years, and it was one of my greatest moments, and I love to see it.
Massive Kaba for three. 20-16. Kaba now up to a game-high 11 points, and Uganda almost turned it over, but they get it back and score. Oh, look at Akecho. Good job, Akecho. I told you they're vulnerable to pressure. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely do. And Uganda realized that it has been in that 2-2-1 press every single time Guinea takes out that ball. So they definitely scouted that well.
Timeout on the court, 22-16. Uganda on top of Guinea.
Changement. OK. Que d'autre pour Diallo pour le moment. Mais hey, moi, ce que je veux, je vous ai dit tout à l'heure. Deux arrières. Comme vous faites 1, 2, 2. Je m'en fous, moi. Deux arrières, je veux. Deux arrières avec une grande ici. On va pas en duel. Ici, ça vient sur moi. Boum, si ça vient fermer, boum, je transfère. Ici, le ballon, il y a une grande ici. Boum, je vais vers la balle. Je transfère. Je coupe. Je transfère. Ainsi de suite, après en place. Non, mais on peut faire avec 3 extérieurs, vous êtes 3 extérieurs. Mais au moins, ici, c'est 2 arrières, je veux. Je veux 2 arrières. Non, pas tout à l'eau.
Kaba with 11 points, 3 of 5 from the floor. You can see Asende. I mean, Kaba even has a 3-pointer today. Here's Kaba, had her hands on it, couldn't get it back. She's 3 of 5 inside the arc, rather 1 of 2 from deep. Kaba, 2 of 3 at the free throw line. And Abby sticks with it. Now that's a case in point. Exactly what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, she didn't do well in the first attempt, but she got the rebound. And she's concentrated. And
yeah, you see her here. She goes up, she misses, she gets her own rebound, concentrates, and makes it. But again, you kind of think like, just make the first one.
yeah. She also did seem to kind of rush the second one, but she got away with it. She still made it.
Exactly.
Well, she is talking about age. 23 years of age, Priscilla Abbey. Good passing. Mara to the corner, Nana John Suma back to Kaba. She's got to launch it. She does get it up in time.
It hit the...
They call the foul, offensive foul on Ascende. Oh, 5-second call. Sorry, that was a 5-second call. Stepping back, Nana John Suma. Ooh. Ketcho Otto was out of bounds when she called it. I thought that was a good pass from Ketcho, just maybe a tad bit late.
You want to be able to look up the floor when you see your teammate running.
Little runner from Nana John Suma. Here's the block from Kaba on Lamunu. Kaba's going to have a monster game today. In fact, she's only got one rebound.
Yeah, but she already has 11 points, shooting 57%.
I'm surprised she has just one rebound.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Otto. And that's a case in point again, the layup. That's very un-Otto-like. She would usually make that.
Yeah.
The pass to Kaba, and look at Kaba. She misses the layup. What's going on out there?
She would definitely make those.
Challo for three. Well, Challo is, you would think, the one player you cannot afford to leave open with her feet set in this team. Ascende. Tell me, is she already in the motion here? That should be 2 free throws, right?
They're calling it on the floor, so they're going to take the ball out.
Yeah, but do you think that should be 2 free throws?
Yes, that was a foul.
I
mean, it was a foul, but on the shot.
Yeah. And Ascende loses it out of bounds. Nope, it was Uganda's going to keep it. Oh, so now they put Ascende on the line. So they are over the limit. So they did call a foul on that play. So 2 free throws for Ascende. So back to a 6-point lead. And Ascende reaches up and steals the pass. And her pass deflected into the hands of Guinea. second violation. Gives it back to Uganda. Six minutes into the second quarter, and Uganda would like to get some separation here. Seems like they would have a chance if they could make their shots. Here's Otto again, driving in. It's interesting that she can make tougher shots sometimes and missing the easy ones.
Yeah.
That was not an easy shot. An 8-point lead once again for Uganda.
And you see her guarding Kaba right here. 3 jerseys, 3 Uganda jerseys on Kaba.
Oh, look at him hustling for the basketball, diving on the floor for the loose ball. Great effort by Abby. That's a great sign right there. Look at that. And that's in-by. That's all on in-by right there. That should have been her ball. She was just beaten to the basketball. So the jump ball possession arrow. Mara has to put up the 3. So timeout on the court. 3:21 remaining, 27-19, Uganda on top.
No one can play with more energy than us. Good job. Now let's gonna play a solid 3 minutes. We still have to foul to use. Not in layups, in cuts, in bumps, when they are pushing the ball with the body, not with the arms, okay? First play, he's gonna play low flash for Otto. Otto is here, Claire is here, Asinde down, okay? Abby, point guard. Boom, pass, Asinde go, Abby go. Down the pick for Otto, pass, mid-range basket, double fist, man-to-man, aggressive. Okay, let's go.
Execute a 3. Execute a 3. 1, 2,
3. Otto today, 9 points. Pretty much on course for what she's usually been doing. She usually scores 9 to 11 points in the first half. I'm not sure when she was growing up, she ever dreamed that she would play for Uganda in FIBA Women's AfroBasket. But you never know where life is going to take you. She's definitely made this Uganda team better. Here's Asinde. Slashing again, and they're going to count it this time.
Look at the smile on Asinde's face, back on the court with her team as she takes it, goes middle, and lays it up, and makes her shot.
See, I don't see the difference between that and the previous drive where she was hit while driving. But anyway, Asinde misses another free throw, but look at the scrap from Lamuno. That's where she and Okula are just really good. They don't give up on balls. And Asinde fouled by Fatou Ba.
Gotta let players land. She was definitely missed yesterday against the game against Rwanda.
That's exactly right. She kind of turned and took away some of her landing space.
Maybe she's using all her energy to get to the basket. She needs that little oomph in her legs to follow through on her free throw shot.
Makes the second one. But she's made most of them today. Biggest lead of the game, 11 points for Uganda, and another turnover. Yes, it is. Abby drives in, and Lamuno takes it away, and she misses. Abby goes up, and she's fouled.
And this is the energy that Uganda didn't quite have yesterday in their game, and you just see the good take, the miss, the offensive rebound.
And
the miss.
But that's, again, we go back to not making that shot if you're Lamuno. Just make it. I think she can go to the rim. That's part of the problem. Go to the basket. it's kind of like they're rushed or something.
There's no rush. You already, if you're gonna get those rebounds, the shot clock already reset.
Yeah.
I mean, but making your first one makes it a little bit better, and you will be less tired if you just make the first one and concentrate.
He gets both to go, and the lead goes to 13 points.
Yeah, you still see them in that 2-1-2.
Mbaye picks up the dribble. And another interception at Sinde. And Chalo steps in there, and again, Uganda don't have to make a pass to get the drive, you know, pass it back outside. It's another turnover for them. Mbaye down low to Kaba. Kaba's blocked, but is fouled.
Yeah, and that's that same cut and that defense from Uganda. Kaba just cut straight right in front of her man and goes up strong. And again, she misses the first one, gets her own rebound, and works even harder for the second one. So you're all right. Just make those first ones out there, lady.
I mean, that was a block, but it just looks pretty physical.
We've been saying that all tournament long. It's a physical game out here in AfroBasket.
Feels weird that we're only doing 2 games today. We've been doing 4 games every single day except this one.
Yeah.
There is made free throw, cutting it back to an 11-point deficit. And Asinde drives in and scores.
Well, she's really stepping it up. You wouldn't even know that she hurt herself yesterday, the way that she's playing, but maybe.
And hopefully Mara hasn't gotten injured on this play. Watch this again. That's Kaba's got to make a better pass than that. Ooh, that was a weird turn. Hope she hasn't hurt her knee.
Yeah, it looks like it's her knee with the sleeve knee. She's a little bit shaken up.
Hope maybe she should come out or just run it off.
Yeah.
Kaba's also got a sleeve on her left, as does Chalo. They almost have the same injury. There's Kaba. And she's pushed out. I do like the physicality that Lamuna offers, and while she's maybe doesn't need to swipe down, if she doesn't swipe down, she probably gets away with that. Babirye over to Otto. Nope, that's off. Look at the rebounding, though.
Wow.
Offensive boards, Uganda. Another rebound, 7 offensive rebounds. You could tell that this is a good rebounding team because Kaba has just 2 rebounds. She's usually already on a double-double.
Yeah.
But they just kind of fly to the boards. Well, it's all looking good right now. 13 points to lead, 12 points to lead now. No, it should be, is it only 12? Okay, sorry. The graphic says 13. She misses that. And Otto puts it up and in. So it ends up being a big trip down the floor. There's Kaba from the elbow. Knocks it down. 15 points, now 13 points lead after the Kaba jumper. Sinde, a little bit of a runner. And
that would definitely be Kaba's third. And
watch Kaba.
Yeah.
She was told not to flop here.
I don't think that was a flop. I think she was there, and it was just a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's her third.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's not.
Ball don't lie. She misses it. So 13-point advantage, and you feel like Uganda, if they get a couple more baskets, be kind of like knockout punches.
Yeah.
Before halftime. But maybe Guinea can finish the first half strong. Mara, down low to Kaba. Kaba. She needs to go to the basket instead of kind of fading and putting it up. Here's Asende. So now the lead's 16, and I don't want to say it's going to be insurmountable, but it's going to be awfully difficult for Guinea to come back if they turn it over again here and give up another bucket. Oh, Chalo, she takes it early. She's going to give him a chance. And was she fouled shooting a three? You can hear the coach saying, don't leave number one, don't leave her.
We know she can shoot. And you just see her wide open.
But that's a bit of a weak call. I mean,
yeah.
She flew past.
She really just
I don't see where the foul was.
Maybe it was an anticipation call. Tough call. And what you say before, ball don't lie.
Still 7.5 seconds left as well, and they'll have a chance to go back down. Wonder why she gave that signal, hush. Maybe she's doing that for the Uganda fans. She only makes 1 of 3, but she gets the offensive rebound. And just, I think, rushed that shot. Well, 15-point advantage for Uganda. I guess they would have taken that beforehand. Guinea's going to struggle to overcome this, but they're still in it. 40-25. Uganda on top of Guinea at halftime.
17% from the 2 for Guinea. For 4 for 23 is just not enough. They need to put points on the scoreboard, and they're getting their shots, but it's just not enough. I mean, free throws, 60% for Uganda, that's good. Turnovers are the same, 8 for 8, but the rebounds, Uganda is leading that statistic by 8, 28-20 for rebounds. And as you see, Asende, she has 13 points. She wasn't able to play in her game yesterday. And Kaba has 16, so.
I'm a little surprised that Guinea actually have more offensive rebounds. They've got 11 to 8 on Uganda. But I think, you know, Kaba, you see the good with her, like this shot right here. But sometimes, and I think it's like this with all of these players, you know, they can take better shots.
Yeah.
So Okecho does well here.
And when they take better shots, they miss those shots.
But they can still, yeah, but sometimes they do, but I would rather see you missing it going to the basket rather than kind of just, I don't know, fading, or especially Kaba. She's big enough to really attack that rim.
Her last couple of baskets has not been back to the basket. It's been her shooting from the 15-foot or a three-pointer, getting her rebound, putting it back up, or getting someone else's rebound, and it's, when are you guys going to run that horn set? Yes, Uganda's in that zone, which is not likely that Guinea will run that horn.
You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
you win for all.
Sees the clock. Oh, how about that? Three-pointer. Desperation heave as the shot clock was winding down. And should look like a nice shot. Look at that. Oh, nice drive. She's had some nice drives in this AfroBasket. Play it over to Savatsa. Thomas goes behind her back to Makani. Savatsa in the corner. That's good.
That's just good ball movement for Cameroon. They were very poised and patient, knowing the clock was running down, and they didn't hesitate. They got Savatsa in that corner, and we know that she can hit that three.
Koulibaly drives in and makes just a pass whipped down low. Nice rejection from Mara. Not in my house. Oh, what a spin from Babirye! Are you kidding me? She puts Mozambique into a spin cycle. Wow. Oh, here's Buthra. Oh, she gets blocked by Palace. Right when it looked like they might have a layup, the tremendous defensive ability of Palace comes into full view. Oh, nice decision. Oh, nice handoff. Nice basket, Rwanda. That's more like it.
That is more like Rwanda.
Dillard. And meanwhile, she goes in, scores. A very difficult shot. Is fouled. And has a chance for a three-point play. No surprise, Masani Kaba, the leading scorer for Guinea, 16 points already. She could have a monster game scoring, but she does have 3 fouls, and she's not really having as much success on the boards today, just 2 rebounds so far. Even hitting those 3-pointers or long jump shots. And for Uganda, it's nice to see Jane Asinde back in action, having turned her ankle and against Rwanda and having to leave in the second quarter of that game. She missed the game against Mozambique yesterday, but she's come back and has 13 points today and looks better and better. Hopefully the ankle is okay. Sure seems like it. So 40-25, Uganda on top of Guinea at halftime. Top of Guinea at halftime, and in a game that probably doesn't have big stakes. You know, how do you feel like that these teams are handling it, Ify?
I think they're handling it well, especially Uganda. They're playing really well. It's 40-25, so yeah. I think the Guinea could come out and be more fierce and actually just play the game and enjoy the game. I feel like they've been stressed and just trying to do well, and they just need to understand as a team, they're already here. You already here, so just have fun.
And for Guinea, you know, down 15, it's a big ask for them to come back from that. And especially with Uganda pressing them, they don't seem to be reacting to that press at all. So as a reminder, FIBA Women's AfroBasket 2023. Tomorrow will be the big day, the third place game between Rwanda and Mali. And then the big game, the title game between Nigeria and Senegal. Nigeria trying to win the 4th consecutive time. And they haven't lost a game, Nigeria, since they won that first title back in 2015. 2015, 2007, no, 2017. So they haven't lost since 2017.
Correct, to African team. Nigeria has not. So it's been some years, and the legacy continues.
And one of the teams that they've been able to beat has been Senegal.
Yeah, the 2019 AfroBasket in Dakar, Senegal.
I'm pretty sure that Rena Wakama is thinking about how to neutralize the impact of Dillard after watching her play for Senegal last night.
Yeah, I definitely think that is a key factor to Nigeria's scout.
I was surprised watching Mali that it didn't seem like they made any type of adjustments in terms of like running plays, doing anything to get better shots.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. They really weren't challenged or faced with really any adversity this AfroBasket tournament. So when they come back, play a team they've already beaten, a top contender at that, what do? You kind of think, oh, all we have to do is play the same game, but you have to understand that wasn't Senegal's best game, and players came out firing, and you have to adjust within the game to learn where you can do better so you didn't have to lose. But I mean, Mali put up a good run, and they're going to go against.
But they just, you know, they're disappointed. I mean, the magnitude of that loss for Mali is such that, you know, they don't get to the final. They don't get to the FIBA Women's Olympic qualifying tournament. So it's a bummer.
Scanning your barcode to get the court size 1891 in your smartphone. You'll get video streams, schedules, and results just at your fingertips. Scan the barcode. I do think Guinea needs to come out here, and they need to disrupt Uganda's offense, get something started fast, and have that sense of urgency.
And this is Uganda with the chance to lower the boom, and they come right out at the free throw line and make the jumper with Otto. He was leading them in scoring at halftime. Now it's 13. Katuba inside the arc. Ooh. And a double dribble called on Otto. Oh. I think that was the right call, actually.
You mean when she got tripped up?
No, but she...
I didn't see the first.
She dribbled, she stopped, she picked it up with both hands, and then I can't remember if the trip came before or after, but it was definitely a double dribble.
Well, good call from the
It
ref.
looked to me like, I didn't see it in live action. Oh, Kaba. That might be another sportsmanlike, throwing the elbows. Nope. Watch this. Ooh. Well, we talk about how the Ugandans really get on the boards.
I mean, Kaba has seen that day in, day out, sending 2-3 bodies at her. It's going to be a physical game, and she needs to just have that composure as she has had during the tournament.
Mbai comes out and strokes the three-pointer. So Guinea pull back to 14. And the ball batted out of bounds. So back to Guinea. Well, opportunity is there. Ooh. This is where they really struggle. Able to get it across midcourt that time. Kaba into the paint to Fatou Ba. Outside to Mbai, she just hit 1-3, and her attempt rattles out. Babia drives in and scores. And Babia takes the ball away. She gets it over to the hustling Lamun Okello.
You liked her spark yesterday with 12 points and 3 rebounds.
Chalo goes down, another breakaway. And the layup is good. And the lead balloons to 20 points. And another turnover forced by the Ugandan defense, and they just don't cope with the pressure. And she might be lucky to be getting away with the reach there, I have to say. So the Ugandan fans, that's who you can hear right now from right beside us.
Guinea in a 2-3 zone.
Oh.
Ascende just driving it hard. She's a great driver, slasher, as you would say, to the basket.
I think really she's the only player in that team that can do it. So up to a 22-point lead now for Uganda. Babia back. Otto for 3. That's good. 53-28. They are cruising. Here's Mara fouling Babirye. Or Babirye fouling Mara, excuse me. I mean, that's just, she needs to have better defensive discipline as well, Babirye there, if she's going to get better. You just don't commit that foul. That's an obvious one for the referee. Timeout on the court. Uganda in command, 53-28 against Guinea.
On est en train de toucher en défense chaque fois, on triche en défense. Ok? Après on attaque. On a dit de jouer là. Chaque fois vous l'avez fait 3 fois. C'est passé tranquille parce que c'est large. Fatou, tu ne vas pas chercher ici, tu ne vas pas chercher un écran. Non, sur le truc. Sinon tu avais 3 personnes. Oui, tu joues là. Tu viens semblant de. Tu fais ça, après tu t'as bougé, comme ça on fait la passe et ainsi de suite. C'est passe. Ok? Après on attaque. Hey, on temporise. On va chercher en dessous. On cherche en dessous. S'il y a une passe qui transfère, oui. Après défensivement. Et ils veulent aller sur Marcelé. Ils veulent lui faire les 4e fautes. C'est pour ça que ça percute. Gagnez vos duels ici. Ici, ça passe pas. Sinon, Marcelé va prendre 4e. Contesté.
Well, Ify, it's 16 minutes and 19 seconds left of this 7th place game.
Yeah.
And if Guinea started okay,
They've really just.
Yeah, and I really think this was a good game for them, like a good matchup in same positions. Of course, like, you didn't think so? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
I really thought they would come out here and do better, especially from the game yesterday that they played.
I just think their lack of depth and their inability to. I think their ball handling, their backcourt needs to do a better job.
Yeah.
And going to see some substitutions here for Uganda. And number 8, coming off the bench is Rita Emaneshimiwe, the most difficult name I might add, and Evelyn Nakiyingi comes in.
They did
Number 9.
Yeah, they did not play a lot or at all this whole tournament, and you just hear the cheers from their teammates and the fans that they got into the game.
Another turnover. Here comes Uganda racing up the floor. And there is, again, you can always count on Uganda's number 18, Akulu, to pick up those loose balls and put them up and in and score 55-28. Kaba makes the first. Here comes the drive and the offensive rebound and put back. That was Majuma. And some of the players that don't get to play that much are getting a thrill by getting some minutes here at the last game of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket.
Yeah, they even called that horn set for Guinea for that dive for Kaba, and Mara could not find her in that paint, in that Uganda's defense.
This three-pointer, here comes Mara. Three-point shot. Keller now looks to run, hands it off. Nakiyingi. Into Akello.
That was a good move.
It was.
see here, Jallo has that open lane to the basket, and just 2 Ugandan jerseys tries to stop her at the end, but they definitely foul her.
Here's Akello. Ball turned over to Mara. Bounce pass, Jallo fouled by Ekon. Jallo, if you're the team, if you're Guinea and you're taking on now the second unit, and you know that several players haven't gotten many minutes, how do you respond to that?
I think that
you just treat it naturally.
No,
or
absolutely.
Are you insulted?
You're definitely insulted, or at least you know, okay, hey, the second streams are in, and they are not as the best as their first, so let's attack the basket. Let's be strong, let's be physical, because this first string of Guinea should be beating the second string of Uganda, but it just seems like it's not possible right now.
So, again, 57-34, Uganda trying to clinch first place. Oh, you just heard that. You better respect somebody. That was Kaba.
Rightfully so. She's been going to work this tournament.
Hard to believe that ball didn't go in. It rattled, looked like it was going to go down, then it came back out.
Guinea still in that 2-3, trying to be active on defense, but
how about that?
It's just not enough.
Akello with the basket, and I think that was Nakayingi with the assist. Kaba's attempt rims out. Mara stepped out of bounds. That's where Mara does things that are just, they frustrate me. She should be a much better player than making mistakes like that, missing layups. Is she really?
Do you think it's mental fatigue?
Possibly.
The time that she had to step up for.
Yeah, you got to tip your hat. I mean, depth is the issue for this Guinea team.
Yeah, and Sumu, another guard, could have definitely took that pressure off of Mara if she didn't get hurt. So it's just a learning experience for both teams at this point.
They're active on defense, that's for sure. Here's Ekon. She drives in and gets it to go. She definitely, Ekon has got the trust of the coach. She's been using her a lot. She showed a burst of speed there. That's a nice looking jumper. We've seen that before. Guinea's number 7, Fatima Sako. Najuma. Challo down the paint and scores. So Challo going to the line for a three-point play. Guinea pulled to within 21 points. Mara looks exhausted. She's going to come out.
Yeah.
Nana Johnsuma is going to come back in. And Challo there is walking to the line. I would be surprised if Mara comes back in the game. She looked really out of it as she walked off the court there. Yeah. Uganda called timeout. 20-point lead with 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
So you need to play hard and you need to compete, okay? Last one. We play like this. We ball, Evelyn, okay, Akelo, Maria, Brenda, Rita. We pass the ball to Akelo. Evelyn, like this. But quick, leave. And then Brenda, say like, hand off, and come far. Don't use the dribble. Then, when she's coming, take the handoff and boom to the basket. Maria, stay open. Don't push the defense. Stay open. Okay? Let's go.
Here we go.
So final 20 seconds, and I'm guessing Uganda want to see a little execution here. Oh, Akelo. Well, not sure what she was doing there. They've given Guinea a chance to come back. Now they get it back, and the energy of Uganda. Look at Ekon get down and draw the foul, Nana Johnsuma. She misses the first. And this is the second. Ball goes out of bounds. So 2.8 seconds left. She's got to put it up. She did get it up in time, and that was a good chance.
Yep.
So a 20-point lead for Uganda against Guinea, 10 minutes remaining. Okay, it's 21-point lead, 62-41. Uganda on top of Guinea. 10 minutes remaining.
Uganda playing amazing, shooting 54% from the two. That's really good, as Guinea is just only 19, and that's why they are down right now. But they can get that rhythm. They're going to the free throw line. They're 70%, and that's really good. So hopefully they continue that momentum so they can cut this lead. But Uganda is playing Uganda basketball. Asende's in, having 15 points. Otto, 16 points, as you see her shooting the ball. And they're just playing a well-sound game.
Talk us through these highlights.
Well, that was still the same shot that Otto did. But you see just Uganda working.
Good hustle there.
On the fast break and getting that 2-point basket. You see this powerful post move from Akelo being a dominant force down low for Uganda. And you see here just the take and the made basket and just the fight that Uganda has in this game, just trying to win to place 7th place in today's game. So 1 more quarter left. And Uganda 62, Guinea 41.
So here comes Guinea. And the miss. Ball goes out of bounds. Kaba for 3. So 62-41. Do you give Guinea a chance of coming back to win this game?
No, but I do think they will cut the lead. And you just never know. Again, it's AfroBasket play. The 4th quarter just started, so there could be an opportunity for Guinea to come back, but it's that sense of urgency on offense. They need to put the ball in the hoop. But they can't if they continue to have these defensive lapses and having quick, easy shots for Uganda. It's just not going to work. That would be Guinea's 16th turnover. And Uganda turns the ball over as well. So hopefully Guinea just takes their time on offense right now. Be poised. And just pass the ball to the open man and not force these shots. Mbai back in the game as she tries to get the ball to Kaba, which it catches that incredible pass.
Well, you got to say that the players coming off the bench for Uganda are hustling.
Yeah,
and that's what you want to see more than anything. I mean, they're excited to be playing.
I mean, they're just sending 2, 3 bodies to Kaba, and it's making her frustrated and very hard to even do any post moves down there in the block.
Putting on the deck, driving, and getting to the free throw line, Fatima Sako. And she misses the first, 23-point lead. Three-point shot. Nakayingi trying to get that 3 to fall, 7:46 remaining. Last game for these two teams. Kaba goes to work. Mbai puts it up. I like Ekon because she really puts the pressure.
Yeah.
She's not the finished article, but you could see that she should have made that layup, and she just would have gone coast to coast.
Yeah, you just see layups after layups missed on both ends. The only thing I could say is that Uganda has their young team in, while Guinea has some of their starters, and they need to finish the basket.
Mbai.
Oh, they're just pulling on Kaba's jersey. She's looking at the ref like, did you not just see that?
Oh, boy. Kello follows up the missed shot, scores, has a chance for a three-point play.
Kello coming into this game, being fierce, laying it up. Now she has 6 points.
She's actually been one of the really important players. I mean, she was crucial in the win over Senegal.
Yeah, she's a fighter, and she's been doing that. When she gets those minutes, she makes sure that she contributes offensively and defensively.
So Guinea want to discuss trying to stop the bleeding.
On baisse pas les bras. On va jouer jusqu'au bout. OK? Il y a des fautes, soit, mais on baisse pas les bras. On joue tranquille, s'il le faut. Si on n'a pas de jeu rapide, on joue tranquille. On cherche. Mais, hey, s'il y a les intérieurs qui ont des ballons, venez. Mais allez chercher la balle.
Mais ça marche.
C'est Basseli qui attend. Personne ne vient. Tout le monde fuit la balle. Mais comme ça, elle rentre dans son espace. Allez.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Everybody up. Let's go. Everybody up.
Well, Uganda would like to see their players get off the bench and have as much success as possible here at the end of this tournament. And Guinea right now just want to come out and fight for respect, you feel. I mean, it's a difficult game to play. 7th place. You do want to finish as high as possible.
Both teams had played 5 games in this tournament, this being their 6th. They are tired, they're fatigued, but the team that come out with the most mental toughness and will definitely win this game.
Yeah, what we saw yesterday was, I think, completely different. The first classification games, and Mozambique, despite coming off that tough defeat to Nigeria, and when I say tough, hard-fought game, where they led in the 4th quarter, they came out and handled that situation better than Uganda and just blew them out.
Yeah.
Guinea just basically were just completely lost against Cameroon. And then so you have those two teams squaring off now here in this game. And with the Sunday back, and again, it's kind of a reminder that Uganda were not that far away from getting to the semifinals.
Yeah. Not
necessarily on today's performance, but she definitely makes a huge difference for this team. And where they do really well, I think, is they really do crash the boards. They're intense. And they've gotten on top of this team today with their pressure.
I mean, as you see, Sunday from Uganda only played 20 minutes, and I don't think she's coming back into the game. So Guinea does have that opportunity to just cut this lead right now with 5 minutes left in the 4th.
And I think the coach wants to see a little bit of fight in the team here at the end. But it's like you said, it's the last game after a week in which they've played a lot of basketball. It's not like they're playing for the title. They're not playing for a spot on the podium. Ball goes back over. Good pass. Nice shot. Nice shot from Rita. Imanishmi. God, that is the tough one. I can't say it. It's you're African, you tell me.
Yeah, I am. But doesn't mean I know how to say it. I'm just, it's just the last name, Imani Shinyemwi, something like that. But you got it, Jeff.
No, you got it.
You definitely got it as well.
I think she's good enough we can just call her by her first name. $69 points for Uganda. Boy, Ekon, she's got to work on her shot. Three-pointer, another one. Wow. 2 in a row. Imani Shimwe. There you go. Imani Shimwe.
There you go, Jeff. You got it. Being African or not, you could say it.
And the drive, Kaba fouled. .31 lead. Najuma fouls out of the game. It's tough for Kaba because you know that she wants to be competitive.
Yeah.
She made a big difference to this team. Came in, was the star as they made it to the quarterfinals.
She has 18 points, 5 rebounds, and you just can't lack her effort of her trying at all.
Yeah. I think she's frustrated to be in this situation because she knows that they aspire to be better than this.
D'accord? Ainsi de suite. Toujours, on essaie de gagner des duels. Et fierté, fierté. On va finir bien seul. On ne lâche rien du tout. D'accord? Indiv, gagnez vos duels. Gagnez vos duels, on ne lâche rien. Écran de retard, sortie de balle. Après, on temporise. On temporise. Si on peut courir vite, on court vite. On lâche la balle. Sinon, on joue. Allez.
Allez, les filles, allez, 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 allez. Allez, 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 allez. Guinée.
Well, they're chanting MVP, MVP, the Ugandan fans, and I don't know who they're talking about. Who do you think it is?
Otto.
Otto, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
I mean, she's
no, I figure it was either Otto or Asende.
I mean, Otto just checked back in. She's played 24 minutes. Why she's in? Maybe because he wants that.
Well, they just lost Najuma to 5 fouls.
Yeah, but I think they have more players on the bench for Uganda to come back in. But Otto's Otto. When she's on that floor, she's going to be a workhorse. So expect to see a fierce 4 minutes from her and to help her Ugandan team win and take 7th place.
There she is. And Dallard fouls Otto, puts her on the line. Oh boy, she got killed by Challo. I think what Otto has done, and maybe some of the players hadn't seen it, is the way she goes about her business before the game, after the game.
How she takes care of her body, her mind, and just preparing herself to actually withstand a 40-minute game with the things that she has to deal with outside of the court. So that's actually mental toughness that we have seen in her this tournament.
Good work by Guinea to get it down low and to get to the line. So Kaba, more free throws for her. Kaba has 20 points today. Haven't had a rebound check with her lately, so let's have a look. 5 rebounds. She's 7 of 10 from the free throw line now. And the lead, 73-44 for Uganda. We were closing in on 7th place. Silla, little drive. Keller takes it right away. Here's Ekon, see if she gets to the rim. Yep, passes it back out. Nakayingi going for another 3. Well, they've only got 3 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Uganda, but credit Imani Shimwe for making 2 of them, 2 of 5. Rita Imani Shimwe. She shows some good basketball.
Yeah.
Nakayingi. Chala goes down.
With Otto, so. See right here on that shot, down low, under the basket, Jalu and Otto just battling to who's going to get the better box out. And the ball rewarded to Uganda.
It looked like Otto might have pulled her down, gotten away with that. Although she was maybe being boxed out so much that she couldn't help it. Boy, the home run and intercepted by Mbai. It was Kaba, little runner. Big pass to Otto, and she's got 19 points.
Otto doing Otto things, and she's just a workhorse.
What a pass, what a catch. I'll tell you what, she looked like a good wide receiver there. So Kadi Mbai goes out, exhausted, and the FIBA Women's EuroBasket, I think, is caught up with Guinea's starters, or some of their players. I think she's ended up playing a lot more minutes than she anticipated because of the injury to Fantasuma. But that's good for her. But look at this, Ekon. Nobody's going to catch her. Surely not. Oh, no, that's Nakayingi. Good work. And Ekon hustles down. Kaba from deep. Challo. Ooh, almost.
Yeah.
Akello, final seconds ticking off the clock here. Ekon again drives in and scores.
That was a great, strong move from number 10 on Uganda, Ekon.
She's got 5 points after that drive.
Yeah, Guinea's just trying to get the ball off their hands on that offensive possession.
Manishimwe misses from deep. And 3 free throws coming for Imani Shimwe, who's hit the 2 threes.
Yep.
So 3.8 seconds left, 79-44, and Imani Shimwe can go up to 9 points if she makes all of these. Well, they've gotten a taste, these players, of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. They've been able to see top teams. They've been able to compete against top teams. And this will be an experience that, you know, hopefully for Uganda basketball will be whetting these players' appetites to work hard, to get back out and really make the most of it. Look at that. Akello gets a steal, steps behind the arc, and hits a 3. Wow.
Just wow.
Talk about the icing on the cake.
Wow.
So Uganda celebrate like they've won the title. They're so happy that everybody has gotten to play, that they've won. All the fans are celebrating like there's no tomorrow. It's a nice sight for all of the Ugandan fans. Look at that. Look at all those players. They couldn't be happier. So this game meant a lot to them, and you better believe it. 85-44, Uganda rolled to a big win over Guinea to claim 7th place. So a little unsavory episode there with Kaba walking up to one of the Ugandan fans and having words. Too bad to see that. She's a class act, so I don't know what happened there. There you see the numbers.
Guinea tried their best, but only shooting 14% is not going to cut it. 22 turnovers for them, as Uganda had 16. 58 rebounds for Uganda and 43 for Guinea. And that's why they rewarded this to the 7th place. And top scorer is Otto. She's doing it all tournament long, showing up. 21 points for her. Asende coming off that injury, 15. As Kaba, 21 points. Nothing more you could ask for her. She has been amazing this tournament, but Uganda takes it away.
Well, as we look at the highlights, you know, oftentimes the players dance. And again, now Mbai, the captain, has gone over to that same fan to have words. And you can't see it on camera, but these girls need to see the bigger picture here. Just get out of here. Otto having another big game today. That layup giving her 21 points. So the BK Arena, one last time, 85-44. 7th place belongs to Uganda. The big win over Guinea.
So there you see the schedule for the day. 85-44, Uganda win it over Guinea. Mozambique take on Cameroon next. That'll be tipping off at 3 p.m. local time in the battle for 5th place. $85-44, Uganda win it over Guinea.